Stuart, a disappointing result. How do you feel after the game, after such a positive performance, but not getting the result?
The same frustrations are there that have been in there for the last 3 games really. We set out the plan. I thought the boys executed it really well. We were patient in possession. We controlled possession, which was important for us to do against another top side in the division. And I felt that we'd done that. First half there was a few little positional issues which I thought would help us second half. We corrected that at half time. It helped us again start of the second half. The frustration thing is just that final third stuff really. A little cutting edge in the box. We created enough chances, got behind them enough. We just lacked a little bit of quality in the final third. But we've just got to keep doing it. We've got to keep on believing. I think us as staff, we will talk about it again. We'll have a look at the video footage so we can make honest decisions on what is needed. But the attitude and the commitment, I can't fault. They've ran, they've worked hard, they've listened, they've tried everything they can to implement what is needed to win the game. Fortunately today, I think it's another one of them where we've limited them to probably a couple of speculative efforts from long range, and then the one chance that they've had, if you call it a chance, they've reacted better to us in the box. He's ended up tapping it in the net, where we should be reacting better defensively and we should be clearing our lines. And that was just the only little disappointment today, is not the way that we played. We thought that we played well enough, we'd done enough to secure the points. Again, we've missed chances. We made that small percentage in both boxes.
So what was your thought on the goal that you conceded?
We didn't defend it well enough. It's as simple as that. We didn't defend it out wide well enough. We let the ball. We spent a little bit of time second half letting the ball come into our box too easily from wide areas. It's happened again for the goal. Robbie's made the save, and then they've responded to it. They've reacted well and he's popped it in the net, but nobody's near him. And we've got caught on our heels, ball watching as the shot comes in, maybe anticipating Robbie just to flick it over and then we'll deal with the corner. But we've got to react better. We've had a chat in there afterwards, and it's a small percentage, and I do believe that. It's that little percentage in both boxes to be more ruthless and have a better cutting edge to defend things and to score. And once we get that little bit right, then I don't think we'll be far away. But we need to, again, we've probably come at a good time really not to have a game on Saturday where we can just train. Keep on putting them in the right places where we need to be, keep on working on final third but stuff at time of our runs, the weight of the pass, the direction of the pass to get people in and finishing and scoring and dealing with our 1v1s and 2v2s that we have in wide areas and being more efficient in those areas. So little bits always, as always, whether you win the game, whether you lose the game, there's always going to be bits and pieces where you need to work on and try and improve, and we'll analyse it and we'll look at it and we'll try and do that now, and obviously in the next game comes, we'll do everything we can to win that game.
And Jay Norris was playing as a target man almost today, and he held the ball up really well but just didn't have the players to run off him. What were your thoughts on his performance and then the support that could have been there but ultimately wasn't there?
I think in his performance I was really happy with his performance. I told him that after the game. He gives us something to build off. He can get it in, he's strong, he's like our little Aguero, and he can get hold of it and he moves it well, he's intelligent and he knows what other players are around him, and he's always got a vision of what he wants to do with the ball, and that's good as a player. When you've got a forward up there who you can give it to, he'll get hold of it and he'll look after it and you make runs off him. Great. But like any relationship it takes time to build the relationship, to know what he's likely to do. Encourage the midfielders of Zach, of Nick, to time the runs off him. Looking for third man runs, looking for runs just to get up alongside them where you can get hold of the ball and just drive into the space. And we've tried to do that today. We've tried to do that. It goes back to just that final ball and splitting defences, those timing of those runs from out to in or peeling off people, and we just need to practice a little bit more, and hopefully then we can get scoring goals when we're on top of games, and that's what it's about, scoring goals when you're on top.
So is that the aim for the next match, just to outscore the opposition as much as possible and not worry as much about defending, or you're still going to be focused on defending but a bit more? bit more time on.
Focused on defending without a shadow of a doubt, because you need, for me, what I always believe is your two most important men, when especially when you get in games where you are dominating possession, and the top sides do it. But the most important players then on the pitch for me are the two centre halves. The two centre halves make sure that you've got security behind the ball. They talk to your holding midfielder the way we play. And that triangle of players are the ones that keep the security behind the ball all the time, and don't get overly caught up with what's going on in front of them. Yes, they're aware of it, but what we don't want them to do is suddenly get done on one ball over the top, which nearly happened today. I spoke to Jordan after the game. He just said, I lost it in the lights. I thought I was in a good position, but I lost it before I knew it was over my head. And they're the things that, centre halves, when we're playing so well and keeping the ball, is that we stay patient, we keep our position, and we make sure that we don't get done by one single bit of a long clearance or just a fluky clearance which undoes us for all our good work. So, there's an importance there for our defenders where they keep switched on, they keep talking. And again, like full-backs now, it's our timing of our runs and our support, because we don't want to get up there too early and just condense the play. Now it's working on the timing of our runs forward. One, so that if we do lose the ball, we're in a good position where we're not going to get done by a counter. But two, if we start moving the ball to any particular side, then the timing, we can see the space, and now we can explode into the space. So there's bits defensively we still need to work on, but again, there's bits, and we'll do a bit of both. Definitely.